Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castine. We're at American Legion Field at West Plattsburgh for a game in the Adirondack League. Today the boys in yellow and blue, Ubald Sunoco, will be visiting the orange and gray Hornets of post 1466.
Batting in the 6th position for them.
All right, Bert.
Kelly Dragoon, the batter, lead off for Ubald. Ubald's with 3 straight losses. They were coasting along at 14-2. They're now 14-5. Dragoon hits it on the ground. Nice knockdown at shortstop to fire to first. Safe. Didn't have control at first. I'll give you the batting order for Ubald. Kelly Dragoon will be followed by Brian Dragoon, Mark Tatro, Kyle Castine, Larry Dragoon, Jerry Davison, Brian Baker, Mike Reshore, Rick Garso, Frenchie Babby, and John Trudeau. Defensively, for post 1466, pitching is Alan Pellerin. Behind the plate is Todd DeRocher. First base is Roger DeRocher. There's a strike. Second base, Dave Gwinnett. Shortstop is Tommy Gwinnett. Outside, ball. Third base, Steve Chris. On the ground to second. Gwinnett takes an unassisted, fire to first. Double play, nice play.
Thank you, David. Thank you, David. Nice play, nice play.
A very nice play there by the second baseman.
That's how you play ball.
David Gwinnett turns 2. Brian Dragoon, a good runner.
Get him up out there.
He turned 2 on him. Outfield is Bill Bayshard in left. Dennis Labarge in left center. Right center is Greg Rock. In right field, Jay Labani. Batter here, Mark Tatro swings and hits a line shot into left for a base hit. So 2-out single for the number 3 batter in the lineup. They'll bring up the cleanup batter, Kyle Castine. On deck, Larry Dragoon.
Come on, Albert, nice pitch, Albert! Cut it!
Base hit to right.
Nice play, Jay!
Runners at the corners. Mark Tatro advances to third. Base hit for Kyle Castine.
That's how you play!
And the batter now will be the pitcher, Larry Dragoon.
Not too deep, Jay! Come on, Bert, come on, Bert, come on, Bert, nice pitch, Bert! Running in, Dennis!
Base hit. Labarge brings it in, and we have a run across here. Except for that double play, they've had 4 hits, Ubalds, but unfortunately, Brian Dragoon hit into that double play. Batter now, Jerry Davison, the shortstop.
Roger, nice pitch, buddy, nice pitch, Albert!
Base hit. Throw home is going to be off the mark. Castine's going to score. But Larry Dragoon's going to hold up at second. So Jerry Davison with a hit. Bring up the left fielder, Brian Baker.
Come on, gang, 2 down!
2 runs across here with Ubalds. They did it all with 2 outs.
All right, Bert.
Inside, ball 1.
That arch way up now, Bert. That's you, Albert. Go, Bert.
To left center. Labarge pulls it down. So Ubald Sunoco picks up 2. They lead as we go to the bottom of the first, 2-0.
What do you say, one? What do you say,
We will attempt to shoot from this side. Like to get away from the hitters in the on-deck circle. However, we're battling the sun at the moment. Mike Chris will lead things off for post 1466. He'll be followed by Bill Bayshard, Steve Chris, Roger DeRocher, Alan Pellerin, Todd DeRocher. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit deep. And pulled down there by Kelly Dragoon. Coming off the bat, looked like he was hit a little bit further than that. Let's bring up Bill Bayshard. Continuing with the batting order after Pelham will be Todd DeRocher, Tommy Gwinnett, Dennis Labarge, David Gwinnett, Greg Rock, and Jay Liberty. Defensively for Ubald's, Larry Dragoon is pitching behind the plate, John Trudeau. First base, Frenchie Babby. Second base, Kyle Castine. Shortstop tonight, Jerry Davison. Third base, Brian Dragoon. There's a strike. Left field, Brian Baker. Left center field, Kelly Dragoon. Right center field, Mark Tatro hit to Baker. He'll squeeze it, about 2 down. Right center fielder, Mark Tatro, and right fielder, Mike Reshore. Bring up Steve Chris. Steve Chris, of course, also plays for the Rigsby's team in the Gentlemen's League. Bill Bayshard just got done batting, plays for Barcomb's TV in the Gentlemen's League. 2 outs. This misses outside, ball 1. Two balls, no strikes, and a pitch. Inside, ball 3.
Now you come back. Now you come back, buddy. Now you come back. There it is. Good one, Buck. Nice pitch.
Strike catches the back of the mat, just barely. Strike catches the front of the plate. 2 very close pitches, just nipping the ends. 3-2 pitch, swung on, hit sharply to Brian Dragoon. The Frenchie Babby and nothing across. 3 up, 3 down for the Hornets. And we go to the second inning with Ubald's leading 2-0.
Come on, Art! Come on, Art!
Mike Richard.
What do you say, gang? What do you say, gang?
Or Reshore, or Richard. Whatever you prefer. There's the batter. Leading off the top of the second, his team up 2-0.
Get him up, Todd. Get him up, Tree.
On deck, Rick Garso.
All right, Bert. All right, Bert.
Strike 1. Base hit. It's away and left. Reshore can move. He'll stop at 2. No, he's going to keep on going. Mike Reshore heads up running. He saw the throw was coming into second. He just kept right on it rolling. Good heads up ball playing. Mike Reshore gets 3 bases out of that.
Check the runner.
A single to get the extra 2 bases on the error. This is Rick Garso, the extra player tonight. And a pitch. Popped up. Likes to go that opposite way. Going to be across the fence. Strike 1.
Come on, Art. Got to hear you, gang. Get up out there. Greg, watch that middle. Keep it down there. Nice pitch, Bert.
Up the middle. That'll be deep enough. That should score Reshore easily. Reshore scores, makes it 3-0. I'll bring up Orville Frenchie Babby, the team manager.
Nothing hurt. Nothing hurt. Frenchie, start over now. Come on, Frenchie. Jay! 1 out. Got to do your arm. Come on, Bert. Come on, nice pitch, Bert.
Strike 1 hits the back of the mat.
Come on, Bert. Nice There it pitch, Bert.
Up the middle, gets by Gwinnett. Base hit for Babby.
Try, Tommy.
Bring up the catcher, John Trudeau. With the top of the order to follow.
Come on, Orange. Got to hear you. 1 out, gang. 1 out. Okay, Bert. All right, Bert. Come get him, Bert. Get him in, Bert. There you go, Bert.
Popped up.
No play. No play.
Gwinnett grabs it at second. That's short.
Play, Tommy.
Fires to
Good play.
second.
4.
Babby retreats. 2 outs. And the batter will be Kelly Dragoon.
Let's go, guys. Come on. 2 down, gang. Got to hear you, Orange. All over, gang. All over. You set out there, Billy. Good job not scoring running. Get on, go. Come on, Orange, gotta hear somebody out there. Come on, buddy, come on, out, buddy. Come on, get up, boy, get up. Keep up, Stevie, keep up, Stevie. Come on, buddy, come on, Bert. There it is. There you go, Bert, there you go.
Ball. Just misses.
Just miss, Bert. Buddy, come on, out, Bert. There you go, Bert, nice hit.
Popped up. The trouble. Should have been a pitcher's ball. Should have been a pitcher's ball. It should have been Alan Pellerin's ball. He didn't budge. Instead, the catcher and the first baseman, Todd and Roger DeRocher, both came after it, and neither one was able to get it. As a result, it's going to be an infield single for Kelly Dragoon.
Come on, guys, come on.
Bring up Brian Dragoon. He grounded into a double play his first time up. Ball one.
Come on, Albert. Two down. Nice pick, Bert.
Strike 1-1.
Come on, gang, get up.
Ball two.
Come on, gang, two down. There it is. Come on now.
Nice running grab in right center field by Greg Rock. So one run across for Ubald. They lead 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second. Roger DeRocher, the first baseman and cleanup batter, will lead things off. Pitch from Larry Dragoon. Misses with ball one. 3-0 the score. Ubald's leading. Grounder to Brian Dragoon. For Trent Chubabi, we have one out. I'll bring up the pitcher. Calling him Albert, I was told it was Alan Pellerin. So we'll call him Albert Pellerin. And a pitch from Larry Dragoon. Swings at the first offering, line shot, base hit. Baker will toss it.
All right, come on.
Been watching him go by.
Pretty fast. All right.
Todd DeRocher, the batter. Lofts it high and deep. Kelly Dragoon pulls it down.
All right. Come on now. 2 down.
2 outs. Runner advances to second.
2 down now.
And brings up Tommy Gwinnett, the shortstop. The runner at second.
All right, come on now.
Fouls it. Strike one.
Didn't like that one, Tommy. Okay, Buck, got one on the Buck. Got one on the Buck. Got one on the Buck. Give your pitch, Buck.
And the pitch. Short, ball one.
Wait a minute, 1-1. Wait a minute, Buck. Come on now, Buck. Way to mix them, There you go, Buck.
Castine, nice pickup. The first in time. Nice play, Kyle Castine. We'll go to the third with Ubald leading 3-0.
Come on, Bert, buddy. Come on, Bert. Nice pitch, Bert.
Mark Tatro leading off the third. Looks at ball one deep. The Gwinnett at short. Bobbled.
Take it out,
And Tatro will be on the error. Batter now will be Kyle Castine.
Jay, watch that line, Jay.
In the pitch. High, not too deep.
Go to second.
Labarge picks it up.
Good backup, Tree. Way to play heads up,
And
Trey.
Tatro retreats to first. One down. Now bring up the pitcher, Larry Dragoon.
One out, Danny. Gotta hear ya.
Tommy and Dave. Away. The middle.
David. The middle last time. Nice pitch, Bert. Tommy, you just punched it right over the end. Good spot for that, Albert. Good spot for that, Albert. There you go, Bert. There you go. Hey.
Two down.
That's how you squeeze, seven.
Taken by Labani and right. I'll bring up the shortstop, Jerry Davison.
Davey, win up.
David, win up. You're man last time. Easy, Chris. Bring Billy in. Bring him up. Get up, boys. Get up. Come on, Bert, buddy. Come on, Bert. Nice pitch, Bert. Nice pitch. There you go.
Strike one.
Stay deep. Come on, Albert. Come on, Albert. Stay deep. Come on, Bert. Come on. Nice pitch, Bert. Nice pitch.
Up the middle, Gwinnett to Gwinnett. Just in time. Nice play. Gwinnett Keystone combo combines for a nice double play to end the inning. And we go now to the bottom of the third, with Ubald leading 3-0. Dennis Labarge leading off the bottom of the third, 3-0 to score.
Nice pitch, Buck.
To center field. Kelly Dragoon pulls it down. We have one out. Bring up the second baseman, David Gwinnett.
Ryan, Jerry, your man now, Jerry. Go. One down. Come on, David. Come on, David, buddy. Come on. Okay, Buck, go around him, now, Buck. Come on, David. Come on, buddy. There you go. Oh, look good, Buck. Look good.
Ball one.
Wait a minute. Come on, David. Come on, David, buddy. Come on, David. Come on, David. There's one, Buck. Nice pitch.
Strike.
You want that one, Buck. Nice pitch. Come on, David.
Come on.
There's two.
Ball two. On the ground to Davison. Long throw to first. 2 down.
All right, Jerry, nice play. 2 down.
2 outs to bring up Greg Rock, the right center fielder.
Come on, Nate. Come on, Bobby. Hey, Buck, 2 down now. 4 strikes. There's one, Buck.
Swings at the first offering. Davison picks up players to first to Babby. 3 up and 3 down. Nothing across for post 1466. We go to the 4th inning with Ubald hanging on to a 3-0 lead.
Play a little defense now, gang. You know that hits are going to come.
Brian Baker will lead off. Top of the 4th. Ubald's ahead 3-0.
Give me that last time, Denny.
Pitch from Pellerin.
Just missed.
Just misses, ball
That's
1.
it, Steve, Albert. Watch you in, Jake.
Strike 2.
Just a strong. You can up Stevie, Chris.
Chopper to third. Chris with the long fire to first. Good. Baker on the side of the head. Got him right on the ear, looks like. Flew out of DeRocher's glove. And got Baker on the ear.
Come on, gang.
Hope it didn't break his earring. That'll bring up Mike Reshore now. He looks at ball 1.
Come on, Albert. Come on, Albert. Nice pitch, Bert. Nice pitch. There you go, man.
Strike. 1-1.
Stevie, between you and Tommy last time. Come on, Bert. There you go, Bert. There you go, Bert. Tag it up. Tag it up.
Labarge pulls it down.
No play. No play.
Baker retreats.
No, come on, Davey.
1 out.
One out, man. 1 out.
Bring up the DH, Rick Garso.
Where you going, infield? One down, one down. Hammer left side, Hammer. Hammer, coming to you, Hammer. Come on, Hammer.
And a pitch. Strike one.
Come on, Bert. Come on, Bert. Nice hit, Bert.
Popped up.
David.
Dave Gwinnett pulls it down. 2 outs. Coming up, Frenchie Babby.
David, you and Stevie. Come on, Albert. Come on, Bert. Go, Bert.
Drops in. Baker in at third. Babby holds at first.
Sit down, guys. What do you say?
Runners at the corners, 2 outs. John Trudeau, the batter, with the top of the order to follow.
Tommy, your man last time. Dennis, the step in. Not too deep. Come on, Elmer. There it is, Bert.
That'll be extra bases. So chase home 2. Baker scores. Here comes Babby. Trudeau's going to be in with a triple. A 2 RBI triple for the number 11 man in the batting order, John Trudeau. Makes it 5-0. Top of the order now, Kelly Dragoon, the batter.
Humber. All over.
Ball one.
Two down. Nice pitch, Bert. Hey! Come on, guys, get up!
Dragoon flies out to left. Ubald picks up 2, and they lead 5-0 as we go to the bottom of the 4th.
Come on, let's go! Come on, guys. Start us right here, Jay, just like you can.
Jay Liberty, the number 11 man in the batting order for the Hornets, leads off the 4th inning.
There's 2. Good eye.
So the Hornets have only left 1 man stranded through the first 3. Trudeau gave it a good chase.
Hey, I thought about it. Okay, Buck, come on now, Buck. Got 2 on him. There it is.
2-strike pitch swung on to Mark Tatro. Mark Tatro pulls it down. We have 1 out. And the top of the order here for the Hornets, Mike Chris, the extra hitter, extra player.
One down! Ryan, your man now, Jerry. Come on now, Buck. Come on, Buck. Ready, yeah. Nice pitch, Buck.
Inside, ball 1.
Come on, Mike.
There it is.
Ball 2. Nope. Yep, ball 2. 2-0. Slow comebacker, Dragoon Fields. Players to first. Umpire says he's out. Nice play by Babby.
Nice play, Frenchie.
We'll have to check the replay on it to see, but nice play by Babby. Does a good job there at first. Now Bill Bayshore.
Billy, got you on camera, Bill. Come on, Buck.
Get up, guys. Get up. Come on.
Coach of the Mount Assumption Institute hockey team. Looks at ball 1.
Come on, Billy. Come on, Billy.
There it is.
A strike, 1-1.
Come on now, Buck.
Come on, Billy. Base it, buddy. Base it.
There's 2, Buck.
To Babby.
Take it, Frenchie.
3 up, 3 down. And through 4, Ubald leads 5-0.
Let's go. Let's hit the ball.
Brian Dragoon leading things off in the 5th. 5-0 his team ahead.
Come on, Bert, buddy. Come on, Albert, buddy. Come on, Albert. Nice pitch, Bert. Nice pitch. There you go, Bert. There you go.
Strike 1.
Come on,
Ubald, as we said,
Come on, Albert. Come on, Albert.
was coasting along at the head of the pack here in the Adirondack League with a 14-2 record. They're 14-5. They dropped their last
game!
3 games. Nice play by Gwinnett. For the Wilshire, we have 1 out. And the batter will be Mark Tatro.
One down. Come on, there you go, buddy. There you go. Nice pitch, Mark. Nice pitch.
Tatro runs up on it, hits it to left center. Labarge pulls it down. We have 2 outs.
All right, guys. All right.
Coming up the cleanup man, Kyle Castine, the second baseman.
Come on, gang. Gotta want it now. Get it. Hammer. Kyle, come on. Face that. Go at 2 now. Kyle. Come on, Albert. Come on, buddy. Come on, Albert.
And the pitch.
All right, Albert.
This is ball 1.
Come on, Albert. Here you go, Bert.
Strike, 1-1.
All right, Bert. Deep, Bert. Come on, Albert. Come on, Bert. Buddy, come on, Bert. Here you go, Bert. Big.
Rock going back, and makes a nice running grab. Nice catch, Greg Rock. Greg is a hammer rock. We go to the bottom of the 5th, with Ubald leading 5-0.
Let's go. Stevie, start.
A hard-hitting Steve Chris leads things off in the 5th. The bottom of the 5th with a home run. Like Brian Baker broke the fence. Well, Steve Chris doing what he does very well, hit the ball over the fence. And he puts the post 1466 Hornets on the boards with a 5-1 score now in the bottom of the 5th. With nobody out. Batter now is Roger DeRocher, the cleanup batter. On the ground by Davison.
All right, don't worry about it now.
Very, very hard surface here. It's pretty well free of stones, so there's not too many bad hops. However, the problem is getting down on that ball. You don't really want to slide too much making a play. Baker pulls it down.
Not going.
The Rocher did not go on that.
Come on now.
I guess he thought that was going to drop in, and he should have been tagging on that. That was Albert Pellerin who flew out. We have Todd DeRocher, the catcher. 1 out, runner at first.
Get up in there. Go 2 now.
Pitch from Dragoon. Strike 1.
Come on, swing. There you go, Bob. Go, Roger, go.
Davison goes to second, to first.
Yeah. No, all right.
Not in time.
Get the lead one. Way to go.
Get the lead runner. We have 2 outs. And it brings up Tommy Gwinnett, the shortstop.
There it is. Go, Todd.
Back to Dragoon. The first. 1 run across. And after 5 full, it's Ubald Sunoco 5 and the Hornets 1. Larry Dragoon visiting with the umpire Jim Barron. 6th inning, 5-1 score. Ubald's leading the post 1466 Hornets.
Keep him up, out there, Charlie. Keep him up.
Pitch from Pellerin. Swung on, hit up the middle, base hit.
Know where you're going, infield. Know where you're going.
Dragoon with a single, bring up Jerry Davison, the shortstop.
Come on, Albert. Next pitch, Bert.
Popped up, playable. A drop in fair territory, nice catch by Gwinnett at second.
Come on. Let's go. Let's stop, Bert.
Right inside the fair line. 1 out. And I'll bring up Left fielder Brian Baker.
One out of the game, up to the back. Come on, Dave. Come on, everybody. Come on, Albert. Come on, Albert. Two down, two down. There you go, Bert.
Foul, strike one.
Come on, Bert. Come on, Bert. Come on, Bert. Nice pitch, Bert.
1-1.
You and Todd, baby. You and Todd. There you go, Bert. Just missed it, buddy. Just missed it. Give me a hitter, buddy. Give me a hitter.
2-1.
Give me a hitter, kid. Stay out, making a hitter, making a hitter. Come on, Albert. Come on, Albert. There you go, Bert. There you go. Wait. Come on, Bert.
3-1.
Give him one, Bert.
Gotta be yours. Come on now, baby.
Come on, Albert. Come on, Albert. Come on, Albert. Get up, get up. There you go, Bert. There you go.
Strike. Full count, 3-2.
3-2 count. Buddy, come on, Bert. Come on, Bert. There you go, Bert.
Line shot to Steve Chris.
Nice play, Steven.
2 down. Nice catch at third by Chris. Bring up Mike Reshore.
Good job, Brian. Good job. Come on, Mike. Get it going now. Come on, let's go. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
Come on, Bert. Buddy, come on, Albert. Nice pitch, Bert. Nice pitch.
Strike one.
Come on, everybody. Come on, Albert. Nice pitch, Bert. Nice pitch. There you go.
Strike two.
Make him hit yours, Albert. Make him hit yours, babe.
The 0-2 pitch. Line to left for a base hit. There's runners at first and second. With 2 outs to bring up Rick Garso.
Come on, Ricky. Come on now, buddy.
Come on, Orange. Two down. Two down, guys.
Get up. Come on, Rick Garso. Come on,
Come on, Bert. Come on, Bert. There you go, Bert.
Strike one.
All over out there. All over out there.
Too much arc. Ball one. 1-1 to count.
All right, Bert. All right, Bert. Come on, Albert. Make him a hitter. Make him a hitter. There you go, Bert.
The second. Bat hop.
Run in. Run in. Watch him. Watch him.
Reshore will stop at third. Larry Dragoon scores. Bat hop. Hit Gwynn up on the chin.
Dave, you okay? Good try, David.
And after I just got done saying there aren't too many bad hops here. Very bad hop. This is Frenchie Babby. Makes it 6-1. 2 outs. Runners at the corners. Babby wraps a single to the right center. Richard will be in at third. Chris fakes the throw, trying to. Excuse me. Richard scores. Garso is in at third. Babby's at first. Runners at the corners. 7-1 the score. John Trudeau the batter.
Come on, Bert, buddy. Come on, Albert. There you go, Bert. Ball, Bert.
Strike one.
You hit last time, Billy. Come on, Albert. Come on, Albert.
Too much arc. 1-1.
Come on, Alex. Come on, Alex. Get up, get up, get up. There you go, Bert. There you go.
Popped up. Chris pulls it down. That's the third out. So 2 runs across for Ubald.
Come on, guys. You gotta hit.
Go to the bottom of the 6th with Ubald leading 7-1.
Player, bud. You player. Come on, freeze. Come on.
Tim Brickey leading off here, batting for Dennis Labarge to lead off the bottom of the 6th. His team down 7-1. Strike.
Buck, give you a pitch, Buck. There you go, Buck. All right, wait a minute.
Ball.
Buck, wait a minute.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There you go.
To Davison.
Yes! Hit him in the hand!
Nice play by Babby. The throw was too high. And the tag wasn't quite there in time. Nice play anyway by Frenchie Babby to bring up David Gwynn up the second baseman.
Play ball.
Right ahead, Jim. All right.
Come on now, Buck.
Come on, David. David. Come on, David.
There we go.
The third Dragoon.
All right, Frenchie. Nice try. Brian, where you go? Get the lead one, Brian.
Dragoon got the first one, but it
Kyle.
bobbled it and made the difference in that. One out.
One down out there.
And Greg Rock, the right center fielder, the batter.
Come on, Buck. One down, Buck.
Pretty fast.
Right.
Strike one to the hammer.
Come on, Buck. There's two, Buck. There's two. Ah!
Lines a single to the left. Baker tosses it in. We have runners at first and second. Jay Labani, the right fielder.
Go, Buck. Yeah.
Strike one.
Right.
Popped up. Brian Baker.
There you go, Brian.
Fouled for it, made a nice sliding catch.
Two down.
Two outs. Top of the order, Mike Chris, the batter.
Brian, that's the big one. Buck, come on now. Two down. There you go, Buck.
Ball one.
Nice pitch, Buck. Yeah.
Strike 1-1.
There's two, Buck. Out of play.
Strike two.
Buck, got two strikes on him, Buck. Go your pitch, Buck. Go your pitch, Buck. Nice pitch, Buck.
Foul.
Give me your pitch.
Here we go, 1-2. Come on now, Buck.
Nice pitch.
Chopper Davison goes to second to Castine. Oh, nothing across for the Hornets. We go to the seventh inning with Ubald leading 7-1.
Go now, come on.
Come on, Kelly. Come on, Kelly. Let's start, buddy.
Kelly Dragoon leading off the seventh inning, 7-1, his team leading. Swings at the first offering, chops it to Chris at third.
Nice spot there.
And
Nice spot.
Dragoon is on. Bring up Brian Dragoon.
Come on, everybody. Come on, Albert. Come on, Albert. Nice hit, Bert. Nice hit.
That's a single to right field. Kelly going to third. Brian's in a rundown. And he's out, tagged out.
Cut it, Tommy. Way to cut it, Tommy.
He saw he was dead, but he thought he would distract the fielders. But he just got a little too brave and tagged out a little bit sooner than he wanted to be on that one. Well, Kelly Dragoon at the third with one out, and Mark Tatro, the batter.
Come on, Mark Tatro. Come on now.
No pitch.
Come on, Jimmy, get a game.
Come on, Bert. Come on, Bert, buddy. Come on, Bert. There you go, Bert.
Oh, off Pellerin's glove. Nice play by Gwinnett at second. Through to first in time for the out. Kelly Dragoon scores. Pellerin doesn't seem to be affected by that. Must have just skimmed off them. So two outs. Makes it 8-1, and Kyle Castine, the batter.
Come on, everybody. Come on, Bert. Buddy. Come on, Bert. Nice pitch, Bert.
Strike one.
Come on, everybody. Come on, Albert. Come on, Albert. Pitch, Bert.
Picked up in center field. Castine with a stand-up double. Of course, it all has to be stand-up here. No sliding allowed in this league. You know, with the field as hard as it is, I don't think too many people would slide anyway. Brings up Larry Dragoon. Strike one. To center field. Rock pulls it down. So 1 run in the 7th for Ubald, and they lead 8-1 as we go to the bottom of the 7th and final inning. Bill Bayshard will lead off the bottom of the 7th. There's Rick Garso anticipating the win, has packed all the bats. Misses outside, ball 1. Base hit.
No.
Well, Bayshard leads it off with a single. Coming up Steve Chris, who hit it over the left field fence his previous trip.
Buck, give your pitch, Buck.
Come on, Brian. Come on, everybody. Ready.
Foul, strike 1.
Nice pitch, Buck.
Davison knocks it down, gets the second. The force at second, that's all they can get. So Bayshard is eliminated. Chris is on the fielder's choice. And first baseman Roger DeRocher, the batter. And a pitch. Ball 1. Ball 2.
There it is.
Strike, 2 balls and a strike. To Jerry Davison. The Castine at first, second, to go to first, double play. Yes, nice pivot at second by Kyle Castine. Turned it. So nothing across for the post 1466 Hornets. And Ubald's record will move to 15-5 with this 8-1 victory. And that's the way it was at the West Plattsburgh Legion Field in the Adirondack Slow Pitch League, Tuesday, July 5th, 1988.